Hey, what is going on? I'm Styler, and in this video I will show you the HDC Galaxy S6, which is a clone of the Samsung Galaxy S6. And in this video I will show you how to remove the back cover. I actually discovered that I could remove the back cover really easy on this model here. And inside I found a hidden SD card slot. So here we see the back of the phone. And what I noticed was that when I press a little bit here in the corner, I noticed that it moved a little bit here. So I actually tried just with a nail to get below here and do it around the corner, the edge here, and you can hear that it does loosen a little bit here. Go around here. Just do this very carefully because the backside is a little bit thin, like this, and you can see now that the backside is actually free to open up. And you see that the glue is only here in a thin line around the edge and the corners here. I don't know if it's real glass. I don't believe it's real glass. I think it's some kind of clear plastic that just look and feels like glass actually. But it is very thin here, as you can see, but it is really easy to get off. So let me place this here. Let us have a look here on the back side. And here we see it, the SD card slot here from micro SD. So here we can insert a card, and right now there is no card inside. We also see here the antenna. We see here the speaker, and what I also notice is that the battery inside is very small here. Actually there is room to put a bigger battery inside this phone here. There's a lot of space here, you see, and maybe an original Galaxy Alpha battery could fit, or maybe from the Galaxy S5 maybe. I have to check this out. But we see it's just soldered here to the main board here, directly, plus and minus. So what I'm going to test now is a 64GB micro SD card here from SanDisk Ultra. You see it here. Okay, so below the battery there is some glue actually, and I managed to get this off. And let me now show you here the back side of this battery here. We see here, and we see it's only a 1500 milliampere hour. So this is the real milliampere hour of this battery here. We see also a date here. Just have to be careful here with the wires. So with the battery lifted out, you can actually better get the SD card here in place. You can see here. Then you just slide it in like this. And then you put the battery back again. Okay, so now the phone is booted. Let's have a look here. And let's see here in the top. So first of all, it will say damaged SD card. So you just click here and you will say format. Okay, preparing SD card we see in the top. So this seems to work. Let's have a look inside the file manager. Let's see in storage. Yeah, so what we see here now is SD card 1 and 2. So this is the 64GB SD card. Okay, so here inside the settings you can check the storage, but the storage settings here will be fake. It will show 32GB and that's not true, and also the SD card will not be shown correctly inside here. Actually, it will show some incorrect information. But what you can do is to set the SD card here to be the default, and after that I installed another app here called Storage Analyzer here. Let's check here. So this one will detect the true gigabyte of the SD card in SD card O here. We see here about 60GB, and the SD card 1 we see there's very little megabyte free. It's only on about 1GB totally, I think, but you see free only 490 megabytes. So normally a game would not fit, but I actually then tried to download here GT Racing 2, and this one here you see is 853 megabytes. So normally this one would not fit on the phone, but it does install the game right now. And what you can see, let's check here inside the file manager here. We can see in storage here that the SD card O is the 64GB card. Inside Android OBB we will actually find that the game is installing on the SD card. Here we see 581 megabyte here is in the temporary file here. So games will be installed inside the SD card and use the SD card, and that's why it's not a problem with the internal memory in the phone, as long the games are installed on the SD card. So there we have plenty of space right now. So that's really nice that the phone can use the SD cards and games are being installed on that. Okay, so now the game here is installed. You can see I can open up the game. Okay, let's try, and you can see the game is starting and working just fine on the phone. So this is a 853 megabyte game that are just installed on the SD card that inserted to the phone. So let's check here again. Let's see SD card O here. Let's see Android OBB. So inside here are the files for GT Racing 2, and we see here 822 megabyte. So I also just installed an app, the Sensor Box app here, and this one will just be installed in the internal phone storage. So with link to SD, I will show you here. You can actually move the Sensor Box app. Let's click here, and then you scroll to the bottom here, and you see move to SD card. So to be able to do this, the phone must also be rooted, and I have a guide on my channel how to root KitKat devices, so go check this out. It's really easy to root the phone with iRoot. But you click here, move to SD card. You see here move to SD card, and a warning, you say OK, and then it's moving, you say accept. Without any root access it's not possible, but we see here it was successfully moved. OK. So that's it for now. Stay tuned on my channel. If you have any questions or special requests, please comment below, give a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I will later return also with the full review of this phone. Thanks for watching. See ya.